Hi, Pearl Maddox with BuildingBrandOnline.com. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about strategies to deal with stress eating. Now stress, we all know, is everywhere. It is so pervasive. And if you're an emotional eater, that can do a whole lot of damage to your weight loss program. So you really need to get on top of it. Strategy number one. I've said it many times, our weight loss program begins at the grocery store. If we don't buy it, if we don't bring it home, it's not there for us to fall back on. Strategy number two, learn to substitute. If you enjoy snacking on something sweet, okay, let's go for a healthy substitute. Try some sliced apples. Now, that may be more expensive up front, but in the long run, it's going to be a whole lot cheaper physically, financially, emotionally than that bag of Oreo cookies. Strategy number three, find your yoga. Find an activity that you enjoy that does the same thing, because stress eating is not about the food. It's about the issue that's going on inside. Now we know there are certain people, certain situations, certain circumstances that causes us duress. So the good news is when you can see it coming, then you can develop a plan that's going to effectively deal with that stress. And food is not going to get it. It never has and it never will. The problem will always be there. As a matter of fact, we make it worse because so oftentimes we get mad at ourselves for caving into, binge eating or whatever it was that we did to alleviate that stress. Now we're looking for comfort, we're looking for pleasure, but it's fleeting. So let's deal with the real issue. So find your yoga, find something that's going to help you reduce that anxiety. For me personally, I enjoy either taking a nap, non-caloric. So and I like doing that. I just like making my world stop, because that's what's going on, is that anxiety is just building, everything's just going and calling on me, and this is my way, just laying down and say, that's it, I'm not doing it, I'm not thinking about it, I'm not touching it, I'm not moving, and I give myself permission 10-15 minutes, and that's all it takes for me. I may fall asleep and I may not, but I make the world stop. And that's what I'm looking for. So, that brings that anxiety down so that it's manageable. Now I can deal with the issue. Or I go for a bike ride. So it just depends on if it's raining or if it's gloomy or if it's too cold. Okay, I'll just stop my world. Or if it's nice outside and it's the wind is gently blowing and the sun's shining, hey, I'm outside on my bike. I stay in my neighborhood, so I don't have to really watch out for traffic. There's not a whole lot going on. I know the streets well. That brings me my inner peace that I need to deal with the real issue. The next strategy is, if you don't see that stress coming, if life is unpredictable, I know that we can't always plan for things. So when life throws you a curveball, reach out and touch somebody. Call your best friend, call your confidant, release that anxiety through, by venting, by sharing it with someone. And if you're not the type to open up like that, you may get online, get on Facebook and read some motivational posts, or watch somebody's funny, look what my kid did video, or some animal video, or whatever. But find your 911 answer. Okay, so I hope those strategies help. I have some more on my blog, BuildingBrandOnline.com/Pearl Maddox. So if you get an extra minute or two, check me out, and I'll see you in the next video. You all have an awesome day. Thank you. Bye-bye.